Hi, I'm Chris Heinrich.
And I'm Elliott Spelman. Welcome to Polycam Vision 25.
What is Vision 25? Well, it's a lot of things. For one, it's our biggest release ever, full of amazing new tools and updates to make the Polycam platform even more powerful and intuitive.
And it's a turning point as we open up the platform to business and enterprise customers with added functionality aimed at a variety of industries.
We see Polycam first and foremost as a computer vision company, and so we're here to share our vision for the future of the platform.
You know, when we first started Polycam 4 years ago, we were aiming to build software that could deliver the power of 3D capture to users all over the world.
As consumer devices like the iPhone adopted LiDAR sensors, we saw a chance to democratize this amazing tech and be the next step in a history of imaging that spans over 100 years.
And it worked. Over the past 4 years, Polycam has become the #1 3D capture app in the world. Our millions of users have blown us away with all the cool stuff they've captured. Stuff like this.
And this.
And of course, who could forget this?
What is that?
I don't know, but I kind of like it.
The point is that millions of people across the world use Polycam every day, and now with Vision 25, we can help millions of businesses use it too.
Our product and engineering teams have worked tirelessly to make sure Polycam continues to be on the cutting edge of 3D imaging.
Whether you're building a skyscraper, running a global business, or just exploring a new style, there's something in this release for you.
And since it's all very technical, I've asked our esteemed colleague, Professor Margaret Lindon, to deliver a lecture on it.
Lecture?
Take it away, Professor.
Good morning, everybody. Let's get seated. I'm Professor Margaret Lindon, here to tell you about the utterly enthralling tools being released as part of Polycam's Vision 25. Together, these represent a huge leap forward, not just in the history of Polycam, but in the entire legacy of photographic capture. Shall we begin? In 1851, Aimé Lucidat becomes the father of photogrammetry when
Margaret. Hi, everyone.
My colleague, Vivek Tanna, he's here to... What is your purpose again?
Chris asked me to stop by and help out with the lecture. Keep things moving.
You don't think they're interested in the fascinating history
Of course they are. But I think they're wondering how the new features can help them do their work better and faster. Should we start with object mode?
Yes. Well, object mode, fine. Let's say you're fixated on a particular item, and it could be anything. A piece of furniture, a sculpture, a mint condition Electrolux sanitaire with silent motor and detachable suction hose, or whatever. Object mode builds on all of Polycam's advances in ultra-high resolution 3D capture. It combines AR guidance with photogrammetry and Gaussian splats to let people capture detail with lightning speed and startling accuracy. And voila, the Cadillac of vintage vacuums. Note that beautiful chrome casing, polished to a mirror finish.
And it's great for all types of workflows, especially 3D artists and product designers. Object Mode allows you to build a library of references, provide work-in-progress feedback, and document every aspect of your creative process. It offers a seamless user experience, making it even easier to turn real-world items into 3D assets that you can use in limitless ways.
Great. So helpful. Up next in my lecture, Space Mode. Let's say you have a particular space you'd like to explore. A house, a factory floor, a faculty storage closet in the northwest corner of campus.
That seems oddly specific.
Purely hypothetical. Now, using Polycam, we can scan the space, and in a matter of moments, we can create textured and untextured 3D models using the power of LiDAR. LiDAR, of course, was first used by the Apollo astronauts to map the surface of the moon.
Wow. And now it's right here in my pocket?
That's what I was gonna say.
Just think about that for a second. What used to take billions of dollars of equipment, you can do it with a device you already own, and you can use the information you collect in Space Mode to generate an instant 2D floor plan, which makes it super useful for stuff like architecture, structural engineering, and interior design. And that's not all. Whenever you capture a space using Polycam, you'll instantly get a spatial report PDF with tons of useful specs, breaking it down room by room and giving you exact measurements for doors, windows, and fixtures. Our advanced floor plan tool allows you to make tweaks and adjustments right in the app, so you can adjust wall thickness, customize colors, add labels, and...
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I disrupting your flow?
Not at all, Professor.
Okay, good. Now, how about a practical application for all of this?
This all seems pretty practical to me.
No, I mean a real-world situation. Polycam isn't just for fancy architects and designers and insurance adjusters. It's also for normal people with normal hobbies. So now you've got your space, and you've got your object. And let's say you got a couple more objects. A Hoover Constellation 862, a Singer Deluxe, a Eureka Rotomatic, plus a couple of other items you picked up at the convention last year. As we all know, artifact storage can be a tricky endeavor, and that's where Scenes comes in. With Scenes, you can combine your captures into a single canvas. Arrange it how you'd like. So, we put the Rotomatic over there, and we tuck you in right here. As for the Regina floor polisher, not technically a vacuum, but look at that little beauty. You could go here. Perfect. And when you're ready to share your arrangement, the new Layers feature lets you control what parts of the capture people see. So your colleagues will never know where you put those damn vacuums. They'll just be happy they're not in the faculty lounge anymore.
May I point out some far less practical applications?
If you must.
You also use it for things like combining multiple floors to create larger structures, mocking up designs for retail displays, or ensuring that new surgical device you ordered will fit in the OR room.
I guess I could see the value there. Now, back to my thing. Polycam has added new collaboration and sync tools, so you can add comments and space and start threaded conversations with coworkers or fellow enthusiasts.
It's perfect for product designers comparing prototypes during the manufacturing process, architects reviewing works in progress, and even forensics teams investigating the aftermath of a flood.
A flood? I don't know, not with my beloved
Just an example to show how good Polycam is for working together.
I guess working together is pretty important. Now, how is this all possible, you might ask yourself? Polycam isn't just a typical 3D scanning app. It's a tool that works by using the power of computer vision to suck up all that complex data about the world around you and give order to it. Almost like an information...
Vacuum!
Yeah. Couldn't have said it better myself.
I'm Vivek Tanna.
And I'm Professor Margaret Lindon. Class dismissed.
Did you know she was that into vacuums?
I mean, I get it. The awesome power of physics harnessed inside a compact, versatile, and easy-to-use piece of technology.
I see what you're doing.
One of the things we love most about Polycam is how powerful it is while still being really accessible for just about anyone.
You don't need expensive equipment or hours of training. All you need is a device you already own.
Polycam works on any device, iPhone, iPad, Android, and any desktop with a web browser, which means your team can capture and access important data wherever and whenever they need it.
They can share prototypes with teams across the globe that have precise measurements and visuals that allow you to scale production and ensure quality.
It's also great for managing facilities, guiding repairs, and even assessing insurance risk, not to mention construction.
Speaking of construction, we asked our friend Jenna Phipps, who's been rebuilding her home, if she's ever used Polycam in her work.
She had not. So I went up to Vancouver to help her try it for the first time. Let's take a look. And here we are in beautiful British Columbia. I am joined by
Elliott, community manager at Polycam. We're so excited to be here.
This is my partner, Nick. I am Jenna, and a year ago we bought an abandoned home. Not so abandoned now, but for the last year we have been documenting our journey of renovating it, just us two. Do you guys want to see a tour?
Yes.
Let's check it out. It's so cool to see it in the under construction state.
Yes, everything's open. No walls, no nothing.
So I think what we would love to do is scan the whole house and combine it together in the scene editor so that you guys have a copy of the house in its current state.
We would love that.
Everybody got an iPhone?
Yep. So you just like move the camera, just look at everything, and then it just scans.
Exactly. Do you want to give it a try?
Yes, I would love to. That is so cool how it just like appears. You can just see blink, 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 everything's just being read.
It's the first time in Polycam that you can see the detailed mesh appearing, and
Yeah.
you'll start to see like walls, windows, and doors and furniture as well.
Is the key to do like slow movements when you're scanning?
It feels a little bit like sculpting. The mesh gets more detailed as you scan more and more, sort of like you're chiseling away on a piece of clay.
I love that I can see what I've already scanned and what I haven't scanned, so I can go over and be like, oh yeah, I missed a spot over here. I can just add to it, and then the picture just becomes better and better. This looks great. That was really fun, but I think I got it all.
This looks fantastic.
Let's split up and get the whole house.
I'm actually so impressed. I know exactly where all the studs are, so I know exactly where to drill. I can't believe that. It's so detailed.
Usually when I'm scanning a room, I'll walk around the outside edge of it, kind of looking in, which is tricky here. You can look a little crazy. I look a little crazy scanning, I know, but it's worth it to get the best one possible. Can't lose tracking.
Hey, Elliott, what are you doing in the pool there?
Gotta get the whole house. Pool too.
Okay, just be careful.
Thanks, I will.
This is where the closet will be going. Ooh, this will be so handy when we're designing it.
All right, I think that's the last interior scan. All right, everybody, let's gather around. We're gonna build a scene.
I am so excited to see this.
All right, first off.
That's incredible.
Yeah, so we just took the video footage from the drone and processed it with Polycam. Pretty photorealistic.
It's incredible how perfect it is.
The other thing I've been working on is, this is a mesh version, so we can all put it together inside of the scene. Kind of a case around what is underneath. So if I deselect that, you can see every room of the house. Kitchen and dining room over here. The living room is this one. We actually got the whole downstairs too.
Oh, wow.
We can see the stairs down
Oh, the
here.
stairs.
And I got my pool.
Yeah. This is incredible because it's a very tricky house just because we are on a hill.
All the measurements are kind of built into the scan itself because it's all to scale. So rather than like making a measurement individually and then keeping track of it on pencil and paper or something,
Yeah.
it's sort of like anytime you would need a measurement around the fireplace, you know, how wide is this particular stone? You can just
Wow.
Scroll over it
That's so
and-
cool.
Can I share this with people? Like if I wanted to send it off to my trades and stuff?
Yeah, absolutely. In sort of whatever format they need it in.
Wait, this is all like on a web browser?
This is just the Polycam website.
Wow.
It also works. You can view it inside of the iOS and Android apps.
That's crazy.
As well.
I didn't think it would be that smooth.
Can we try to design the kitchen maybe?
Absolutely.
This area right here in the corner, where I don't know if I should have seating here, I should have plants, or who knows, anything.
We can try and build something using the scene editor. What should we start with? Maybe some chairs, kind of like a sitting area?
Yeah, I think that was my initial reaction. I was like, let's put some chairs for like a morning coffee here by the fireplace.
All right, yeah, let me pull up some chairs here. Okay, chair 1. Ooh. Okay, a little curvy white.
I like it.
All right, let's do a different chair. Why not?
Oh, I like that one, yeah.
That one's nice. Is there a piano that we would find here? A grand piano?
The fun thing about Polycam, we had this community section where people just post all kinds of different models. So here,
cool.
let me pull in a piano. Okay, chair's gone, piano in.
Wow. That looks so realistic.
It does fit the space.
It's dangerous, right?
It's good. I wish I played the piano, because I think that's the perfect solution right there. So many possibilities.
And I will send it to you guys right now. Enjoy. Yeah, of course. Can't wait to see what you guys do with it all. Well, thank you so much for showing us your amazing project and letting us show you a little bit more about Polycam.
Thank you for coming. We love the scan you did. We're going to use it so much, so thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Amazing. How do you guys think we should end this video?
Drone shot.
Drone shot?
Drone shot. Wow, thanks, Jenna. Polycam even works in the snow. You can check out all of Jenna's experiments with Polycam on our Instagram and YouTube channels.
We are so proud of the new features our team has built. And over the next year, we'll continue making Polycam even more accessible and useful. We'll also find new ways to serve our enterprise clients and provide solutions for small businesses.
And at the same time, we'll continue to provide support for our creative community, artists, hobbyists, and everyone else who uses Polycam to build amazing stuff. Stuff like this, or this, or...
So that's it for Vision 25. We're excited about what the future holds for Polycam, and we're so glad to have you in our community.
From all of us at Polycam, thank you for joining. Until next time.